So for those of you that can see, we are back in the base with the empty base. We need to sort of really work on this, but we're back here anyway. We've just done a huge mining expedition. We had to come up and drop stuff off a couple of times, but we've probably got about a stack of iron, maybe 22 diamond, 6 emerald, and more emerald than that actually, I think. Gold, some other goodies. We'll go look in the chests, because last time I was on the world recording, frame rate. So this chest was just general stuff, as you can see, now up to 26 diamond, and this was like full up to like here. So all of this has been mined recently through the little expedition. We've got the furnace, got 43 iron in there, got 35 gold in here, put another bit of coal in that to satisfy it. How much iron have we actually got in here? We've got 13 on us and 64 in there. We harvested the crops while we were gone. Things have been going pretty well. I've just been mining, to be honest, and just doing a couple of odd little bits. I'll take you down the old mine, just so you can have a little look at it. It's just a normal strip mine, to be honest with you. I don't really know why I'm doing this, but we'll go down here. Staircase goes all the way down to Y13, I believe. Yeah, Y13. And one sec. Okay, we're here. Goes 100 blocks, about 100 blocks this way. That was the cave that was in the last episode. It goes about 100 blocks, and every 2 we go down. Lovely. Well lit up. We shouldn't have any problems with mobs, although I have had a couple of skeletons in here, but they might just be wandering in through the cave where that's not lit up properly. So yeah, we'll go back up. Boom. We can make that look all like pretty or something at some point, but it's only a mine. You'll never really see down there unless I find like a mob spawner eventually or something. I don't know. But anyway, we're back in the base. We need to drop our stuff off in the chests. I might have to make another chest, to be honest with you. And there's a couple of things which we could be aiming to achieve in this sort of episode. One is that I'm gonna keep this here just because it sort of adds a little bit of a character to the area. One is that we could go find cows and then make a little barn thing down here as like a food source. Another thing is that underground I could make a more efficient wheat farm or like vegetable like crop farm. Just because, you know, this is doing the job, but it's not the most efficient way of doing it. We could just have like a massive thing underground, and this is what I'm most likely thinking of doing, is actually starting a room in this base, which would be like the chest room, because as you can see, them chests are full to the brim. They're not organised. It's getting a little bit unneat, a little bit annoying. Trying to find things that I'll look through here and be like, I need this, but I don't know, maybe I can't find it. So I think that's probably what we're gonna spend today doing, is making a chest room, because this is already full with cobblestone. So we haven't, as you can see from here, we haven't actually got much wood. I could probably do a sleep when it turns to night time. Although I've got a feeling it's literally just turned day. Oh, it's about halfway through. We haven't got much wood at all, so realistically we need to get this axe out. There should be an axe in. Oh, it's already in my inventory. Get the axe out. We'll go chop down some trees, make sure that we replant them, and then maybe start cracking on with the chest room if we have enough time. But I don't know. I'm not sure how many trees. Actually, I might go destroy some of these trees over here instead of destroying these, because I'm not too bothered about having to replant all of these. So that's probably the best idea. And I haven't actually been down here yet. There's probably quite a few mobs. As you can probably tell, I haven't been down here because my frame rate's just gone awful. I can already hear a skeleton. Right, anyway, I'm going to go get some wood to make some chests to start a chest room. Right, okay, cool. So we've got a stack and a bit of dark oak log, which should be more than enough for the chest that we need, but we could sort of do with getting rid of any sort of as much stuff as we can from here, really. But I don't know how easy that's going to be. We might have to just make some more chests, or make a chest or two and then just put it up here, because I don't think we're actually going to be able to carry all the wood that we've acquired, but it looks like we might actually be able to. Okay, cool. So, okay, we can fit all the wood in our inventory. It's not ideal to have it like that, but I guess it works. So we'll start with 16 chests. I'm not sure how big I actually want this room to be. I'm going to say fairly big, which, like, whenever I build a chest room in Minecraft, at first it always seems like it's really dramatic, like way too over the top for the size it needs to be. But then after a couple sort of, once you've been playing it for a little while, like, you realise that you do actually need the storage space, which you've got. So we're going to just dig into one of these like this, We'll go 3 in, because then we can have like a chest like in the wall here, and a chest in the wall here, and we're not going to disturb this part of the room. So we'll just go in a little bit. I'll mine out a little room, and then we'll get a better feel for things and how they're going to work, perhaps. Right. Okay. Cool. So I think this is probably a good sort of size for what we want. So we'll have. I must have brought them down. Yeah. Okay. So we'll have a chest here, chest here, chest here, chest here. We'll destroy these blocks. This should work, I think. Anyway. Yeah, it works. Okay. Cool. Chest here, chest here, chest here, and then the same on the other side. So chest here. We're gonna have to go. Yeah, I thought so. We're gonna have to go make some more chests. I might just make a crafting table down here quick, and then just plonk it down in the middle, and then we'll find somewhere to put it later. Just haven't got to keep running back up. So boom. How many did I make last time? 16, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we made 16. So we're gonna need 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, so we need 22. So that's 8. I don't know if I've actually got enough wood. 8. Did I make the crafting? Oh, I must have. I'm using it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I don't think I've got enough. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, cool. 20. We can make 21. We're one away. That's actually quite annoying. You can't do it like that anymore. Don't want to use my sword. That's my pet peeve when I see people like using it like a pickaxe or something for something that doesn't need. So like when someone goes up to a tree and uses like a pickaxe to destroy it, I hate that. That really gets on my nerves. Okay, so we should be able to go like this as well. One here, and then we'll do that the whole way around the room, so it looks somewhat symmetrical. We need to destroy this layer above my head because that's already making me feel a little bit cramped. That's like one of the OG things, is destroying the layer so you can have a room to jump instead of feeling cramped and squished into like a small area. Do you remember the switcher mod? I don't know why that random just come into my head. People used to use that mod all the time. So you like, say I wanted to use the dirt and I had the chest in my hand, I'll just do this and it's automatically switch to my shovel instead of me having to like manually do it. That was a cool mod. I never really got into like mods that much. I know this is like an extreme version, but I played like Tekkit a little bit when that first blew up. And this was at the point where I was still quite new to like playing Minecraft, so I didn't really get like mad into it because I'd only just learned how to like do a lot of things on vanilla Minecraft. I couldn't be bothered to learn like the mechanics of basically a new game, so I never got mad into it. But this is sort of what the chest room will look like. We'll get rid of the roof, the ceiling, just make it a little bit better, more spacious, and then these chests will all have like labels, I guess, at some point, maybe saying like here and here. And another aim for this sort of like thing is to have light as like a secrecy. I don't like the fact that torches are just burning around in the corners, but for the time being, this is probably the best way to do it. Well, it definitely is the best way to do it. It's probably the only way I can actually do it right now. But eventually, maybe get glowstone, and then we'll hide glowstone in the ceiling through like a transparent block, so you won't even be able to tell the glowstone's there. It'll just be like the block, and then glowstone will be light in the room. Because torches, pretty ugly. They're alright for down a mine or whatever, but in your house, it makes a house a house. It doesn't make a house a home. So yeah, we'll probably have to resolve that at some point, and I'm gonna have to go get some more wood. But I haven't got. I believe I picked up some sticks from when the trees fell down a minute ago. Right, cool. I didn't have an axe. That was the actual main reason that I came back. My axe ran out perfectly in time with the amount of wood that I was aiming to get. Right, cool. I found a little ravine down here. I'm not sure whether it's actually worth looking into, to be honest with you. I'll go back to where it was. I wonder if all the tree actually got destroyed. I was thinking that a minute ago. I thought the tree's not really going to destroy all too well because they're all touching and connecting. So yeah, I don't know. Where was I? Was I further this way when I destroyed the last trees? Or was I further left? I definitely wasn't further this way. I think this guy wants some. Frame rate's a little bit of an issue. Oh, he's gone. Could sort of do with the enderpearls, to be honest. I don't know what he's doing. Anyway, so we're going to destroy some. We're going to destroy some more wood so we can make some more chests to finish off the actual chest part of that room. and then get back to finishing it off, like the room in general, and move my stuff from upstairs to downstairs, I guess. So it turns out that I actually only needed to make 3 more chests, because obviously I've got the 2 from upstairs, which eventually I'll bring down as well. So this is it. We're fully chested up, other than the 2 that still need to come down. So we need to go ahead and sort of start moving stuff from upstairs to downstairs, which is going to be a bit of a process. I don't really like to waste blocks. Well, I come out there well fast. I don't really like to waste blocks very much. So I'll end up keeping all of this cobble when in reality I don't need it. And I don't know why I do that. Because one day maybe I'll need to do like a massive tunnel or something, or go into the Nether, and I'll use cobble to build and protect me from the bad guys. But I don't know. I just don't like to throw things away. It's quite rare that I'll just throw things into lava, really. So I'm going to go ahead and start moving everything from upstairs to downstairs, and hopefully when I come back upstairs we'll just have the furnaces and stuff, really. Right, so the chests here are no more. I got a little bit scared a minute ago when I was chopping down the trees. It turned to night time, and I was like, I wonder if these villagers are actually still alive. I wonder if the zombies have gone and like killed them. But for some reason, I'm not sure why it is, they're all in a fence. Oh, it's behind that house, I think. But yeah, there's like a little fenced area, and they're all just standing in that. And I feel like they've been there since we first come over here, because I don't see any other way as to how they would have got in there. But yeah, they're all just stood in there, and I kind of think that's safer than them just roaming around in the houses anyway. So until I've actually got something to do with them, I think I'm just going to leave them there, to be honest with you. I think it's probably the best idea. Anyway, so I'm very confused. Oh, it's here. I was like, I couldn't see it through the water. I don't know why. I was probably just being blind. Cool. So we've got, this is the last of our stuff. We've got a chest for dirt here. What else is here? So we've got, this is what I'm just going to call like the useless blocks. Because you can do building and stuff with them and get like flint, but I'm realistically never going to use them. We've got food in here, potatoes, wheat. I think I'm going to put the seeds, I'll put the seeds down here. Apples, we've got 16 apples, Jesus. Cool. We need to do an armory, and I think the rest is just pretty much empty. So we've got the cobble, obviously, which is our proudest by the looks of it. And then we've got our ores, which is alright. We're doing alright for emeralds, we're doing a lot better for emeralds than what I thought. Oh, we've got the other 2 chests now as well, actually, with the slabs. And the rest of this sort of stuff in here is either mob drops, which will have its own chest. Oh, I can't open that because it's blocked. Right, so wood, I'm going to do my wood here. Spruce wood, you can go there. And I'll put saplings in with the woods. So boom. We could do an armory, but I don't really see the point with the stone weapons, truth be told. We'll just put you in here for time being. Okay, cool. Right, so this room is, it's not done, but it's organised. It's in a fashion that I'm quite happy to keep it with. And I need to get rid of this other stuff that's in my inventory still. Mob drops. Did I say I was going to do mob drops? I feel like I did. Mob drops would definitely be a chest, it's just I haven't done it yet. Cool. That's the only real mob drops that we've got so far. Gunpowder. We'll call a bone. And then I guess the eggs really should be in the food chest. Cool. So we've got 2 stone slabs and sand. Neither of which I really know what to do with. I'll put the stone slabs with the cobblestone for now. Okay, cool. And mushroom. You can go in here as well. Not really much use. Okay, cool. So that is the chest room. The start of it is now done. It needs to be made all nice and neat and stuff, but it's got all the chests in. It's a room. Yeah. And I think that's probably where I'm going to call it a day for today. A day for today. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to like and subscribe. And thank you for watching. It really, really does mean a lot. If you made it this far, you've done pretty well. Fair play. Well done. Anyway, take care. Bye bye.